Hello guys, this is CrazyMan7777 here, and we are back in the good old setup to look at the Promethean Warriors set. This is a pretty cool set, and I'm sure not many of you guys were expecting this one because this one is actually really recent. And I've been a little bit stuck in the past of the Halo Mega Bloks sets, but we'll go straight for this one this week, and next weekend we'll go for something very large. We'll get right into it. So as always, first we look at the accessories and the map parts or land parts or whatever you like to call them of the set, since obviously this one is going to be another one where the most interesting part of the set is going to be the Promethean warriors themselves. So sure, everyone wants to see those, so we're just going to look quickly at these pieces before we move on. For first, we obviously have this like little foreigner thing. I'm not really sure what this is. I know that it's from Halo 4. Halo 4 did a really bad job of clarifying what the foreigner pieces were that were in it, so I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a foreigner signal of some sort. I really don't care. It kind of looks really cool though, so that's cool. Then we have energy shield, or a Promethean shield, or a hard light shield, whatever you like to call it, which of course sticks onto this little clear piece, and I'll probably seen that before. And then have two weapons in the set. This one, which is of course a binary rifle, and then we have these little beautiful Promethean grenades, and of course we have Promethean assault rifle, the suppressor, but of course we don't have that because it's attached to a figure. I also have another strange color of fern in this one. This time it's yellow. I've never seen this before, and we have little destructed UNSC pieces for some reason. One thing to note about this set is that the set will try to get you to attach this thing to the end of this area right here, but if you do that, then you can't move it around. This is really hard to get off this land piece, so if you'd like to be more mobile like I do, then just keep it floating about. This thing does tend to fall over every once in a while, but it's a really cool piece, and I'm probably going to use it in the future on my Halo Mega Bloks, land battles, and battlescapes. And now we move to the figures. Whoa. Now we look at the figures. As of any Halo Mega Bloks set, the figures are the most interesting asset, and of course this one is no different. It's probably one of the most interesting sets for figures, I would no doubt say. This set is fairly cheap. It's about 15 bucks, so for 3 Prometheans that you've never seen before, it's a pretty good deal. Anyway, of course we have the suppressor that I was talking about earlier, and it does actually have a decal on it. It's a red one. And you will notice that these guys are fairly different from the old Halo Mega Bloks Prometheans, and for those who haven't seen that really old review that has like 2,000 views, we'll bring in the old guys for you. So these are the old ones, and these are the new ones. Fairly different. Firstly, that you will notice, probably the easiest thing that you will notice is that these guys over here have a white metal color instead of a foreigner onyx metal color that they would presumably have. I'm not really sure why they have a white metal color, because I have not seen a white metal color on these guys in Halo 5, although it mostly is just really cool. And then another thing that you will notice is that the orange energy decals have been replaced with red ones. Very, very interesting indeed. And other than that, there are no improvements specifically to the figures. And of course, both these big guys here are carrying the little watchers in them, so there are red watchers. I'm not going to take that out. It's a huge pain to take watchers out of the back of figures, just so you guys know. So they're going to stay there, and this guy doesn't have one. Yeah. I'd say I was smart enough to keep the one out of this guy. that came with them. Another thing that I do notice is that, as you can see right there, I was kind of having a hard time putting that guy down. This guy, however, does not seem to have the same issue with his legs. Like, the legs on, unlike the legs on this guy. So these ones are actually fairly stable and will stay in the same kind of place that you put them so that you can put them back down. But this guy's will bend backwards really easily. That would be another note for you guys to appreciate about the new ones. And last, but definitely not least, you guys might remember my first review. I reviewed this little guy right here, and the reason why I liked him so much was because you could do this. Yeah, you guys remember that? So, and I was excited because I thought that every Halo Mega Bloks set afterwards with Prometheans in it was going to have the ability to take off this area so that I could switch and make different armored, interesting Halo Mega Bloks sets. And sadly, that was not the case with the Cauldron Clash set or the more recent set with any more recent set like this one, for example. Oh wait, maybe you can take it off. Oh my god, guys, have I stumbled upon a revolution? Okay, so anyway, the main point is that the Cauldron Clash set and all of the Promethean crawlers, the regular default ones, their backs do not come off. But guess what? My god, the revolution has come. I don't know if I can do this. I can't remember how hard it was to put it on. Well, apparently that was easy to take off. This might take a minute. My god. Okay, you know what? Maybe they do actually come off on the other ones, and it's just really hard to do it. I didn't think of that. That might be an issue. Okay, well, the point of the story is that they do come off. It's ridiculously difficult, apparently, to make them come off. And as far as I've ever tested with this guy, they don't come off on that guy. So, if you guys like to mix and match the heads and everything of the crawlers, there is now red crawlers that can do that, which is pretty cool. And apparently I can't manage to do it, but it is possible. I will not lie to you when I say that the set came with all the figures in this set came unbuilt. So the main crawler here did not have a back on when I built him. So that is your evidence of the day. That probably is a lie, but you know, whatever. Anyway, overall, I would say that these new white metal guys are just pretty cool in general. I don't really know why you wouldn't want them, other than the fact that maybe you don't have any white metal colored figures to go with them, or any white metal colored Prometheans to go with them, or guns. So like all three of those things could be a problem, but other than that, it's pretty cool. So, I'll see you guys next time for another Halo Mega Bloks review.